Welcome back. These are the MAT 1140 notes. This is the second part of chapter 17.4, surface area. And I need to make a correction really quick. First off, not 3 equal dimensions, but 3-dimensional. I must have been late when I cranked these out. And lateral surface area. Sorry about that. Is the area without the bases. So the area of the sides. Okay. So when we talk about lateral surface area, a lot of times we will go through, especially with like a rectangular prism, the figure on the left, and we will figure out the area of each individual side. And that's fine, that works. But it is also going to be the perimeter of the base times the height. Keep in mind the perimeter of the base takes into account all 4 sides there. So lateral surface area of a rectangular shipping cart measuring 24 inches in length, 12 in width. So I'm going to go ahead and label this one 24, 12, because if I spend the time trying to draw this, we're not going to figure it out. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do that lateral surface area both ways so that it makes sense. And you can figure out which way makes the most sense to you. Okay, now, if I do it the way we were taught in high school, I'm going to find the area of this side. So that side area is going to be 24 times 20. And I know in the discussion you guys mentioned, I went through these quick, so I'm trying to give more time. So that's 48 square inches. And that happens twice, right? That's the front and the back. So I am going to go ahead and multiply that by 2, and I'm going to do it down here, which gives me 960 square inches. And then I also have these to the sides. And that area is going to be 12 times 20, which gives us 240 square inches. And I'm multiplying by 2 because there are 2 sides that are that same size, right? When I add those together, I get 1,440 square inches. If I want to use the formula, perimeter times the height, and let's see if I can change this so that it's the same color. Sure, we'll give that a shot. The perimeter of my base is going to be 2 times 24 plus 2 times 12. Which is 72 inches. And if you think about that, here's my 24 times 2 part. Here's my 12 times 2 part, right? Only thing I've left out is the times 20. And so up here, lateral surface area, perimeter times height, 72 times 20. Now this feels shorter, but it's only shorter if it makes sense. So know that either way you find the lateral surface area is going to give you the same answer. Okay. And lateral surface area is part of any total surface area formula. So when we talk about total surface area, we're just taking that lateral surface area and we are adding the two bases. So I'm going to start with the lateral surface area of this right circular cone. I want the total surface area. Okay. If I have a radius of 4.5, I got to start by finding the perimeter of the base. So I want perimeter times height plus 2 times, and this capital B means the area of the bases. So it doesn't really matter which part we find first. Perimeter is going to be 2 pi r. Okay. I get 9 pi. I'm going to leave it like that until I put everything into the calculator. The area of the base is going to be pi r squared. So I'm just calculating the pieces that I need to start. So my lateral surface area is going to be that perimeter times the height, and the height of this is 9, plus 2 times the base, 20.25 times pi. Now, I leave the pi in until the very end, because if I calculate too early, I tend to round too much. I don't want to do that. So once I put this into the calculator, I get 381.70 shenanigans, 35074. It says round to the nearest square centimeter. So that gives me 382. I said 382. I wrote in 328. 382 square centimeters. Remember to round to the nearest whole centimeter. I got to look at what comes after. 0.7 is closer to 2 than it is to 1. So we round that up to 382.